Hey, happy Bam! A little bit of Bruce jumping into my Friday. I don't know if you've heard that song, but that song is Do I Love You? Indeed I Do by Bruce. I'm a Bruce fan and I love that song. And I played that song on Thanksgiving for my family to let them know that I love them. And you know what? I love Fridays. So happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching live, thanks for being here. If you're catching the replay, just send me a chat. Tell me that you are joining us and you caught the replay. So today I just wanted to talk about motivation versus consistency and why. I had someone approach me this week and ask me if I would be a keynote speaker for an event happening late June where the audience will be folks who are living with a chronic disease. And the organization's goal is that participants leave motivated to do X, Y, and Z. And so I did some research, like what comes first, motivation versus consistency. And my thought is you have to have a why, right? We can lack motivation, right? So we got to kind of peel that back and go, why do we lack motivation, right? And can we get to the core to understand like what's in the way, and more importantly, like what's important to you? So I don't think it's a simple answer. I went on Chat AI, and Chat says motivation comes first. And I know people who aren't motivated. I know I'm not motivated every single day to work out, but it's on my calendar, and I get up and I do it. And some days I work out with great intensity, and then some days not so much. So just a fun little discussion, motivation versus consistency. I'd love to get your thoughts on which comes first. And I kind of think, look, if you lack motivation, but you're consistent, so let's use the topic of exercise. If you lack motivation, but you just commit to like 15 minutes or 10 minutes a day and you do it, you're going to get those endorphins. And then your body's going to want those endorphins. And then you're going to be motivated just to keep doing it. So why this topic? One, because I was approached to be a keynote speaker and I was just kind of exploring the topic. And then two, I want to just invite you to consider joining our high performance rave small group coaching program. If you're struggling with motivation or you're struggling with consistency, our community of folks who take this program has been outstanding. This will be our third cohort. I've stayed friends with the folks who've been through our past program. And this program is one where I bring the best of mindset training, mental performance training with career success training. I bring them together. They're two of my passions, and they're what I'm seeing my clients need. So I was working with an executive. He literally said, I want to work with you because I want the mindset to be able to own the boardroom. And so as I worked with this client one-on-one a couple of years ago, I just realized like we're onto something. Everybody has limiting beliefs. Everybody struggles with self-doubt. And often we just say, be confident. And there's actually a strategy that we can use. And it's the same strategy I use with my athletes to help my athletes perform at their highest level, right? So we're all business athletes. We're all athletes in the game of life. And so in this program, what I do is I help participants really break down like what's getting in their way and how do we release self-doubt? How do we overcome fear of failure? What are the tools we need to help manage our stress, to be calm under stress? And how do we lock in our confidence so that we are enjoying life to its fullest? I blend that with the best of career success strategies. As a high level insurance executive, I had a seat at the table. I led significant divisions. I know what it takes to navigate corporate America, or I know what it takes to navigate well when there's complexity in your environment. And so we bring the best of these two areas together in a 6-week, fast moving program. And literally each week we build on the skills and we start with clarity. Like, what is it you want? If you started this program and you had a magic wand, what would it look like for you in 6 weeks? What would be different for you in 6 weeks? And so every week we're doing a little bit of the mental performance training, a little bit of the career success strategies, and then we close on a mindfulness technique. And every week we bring those together. We challenge you with a little bit of homework, not a lot of homework. It's generally around awareness, and it's generally around how do we help ourselves be our best. So I would love it if you would consider joining us. It's a 6-week program. We meet on one Thursday, 5 Fridays. And I was going with 6 Fridays, and I'm like, we're not meeting on St. Patty's Day. I just don't see that working for everyone. So we kick off on Thursday, March 16th. We run for 5 Fridays. We leapfrog Friday, April 7th because of the holiday weekend. And we have early bird pricing, right? So if you enroll before March 1, it's $997. After that, the price jumps up. But independent of the price, if you think about what our topic was, motivation versus consistency, just step back. Are you satisfied with where you are in your career, in your personal life, etc.? Do you have the resources and the community around you to help you be your best? Can you say you're raving about your life? And we picked the name Rave because I started this right after COVID, or I might have started during COVID. And during COVID, bam, people were just raging. And literally, I'm like, we're going to play on words. People have the right to rave about their life. People have a right to enjoy this life now. Even though food prices are through the roof, right? And raises aren't fantastic. And maybe we got too much work on our plate. People have the right to enjoy their life now. So I'd love you to click the link. I dropped the link in the chat. I'd love you to click the link and check it out and join us. It's going to be a great program. People have had terrific success, terrific transformation because they carved out time for themselves. They said, you know what? Let me stop, pause, and take 6 hours, 6.5, 7 hours to invest in who I am and how I might approach the game a little bit differently. All right. Thanks for checking this out. You have a great weekend. And I'm going to do a shout out. I say hello to Louise Valley. Thanks for checking in and saying hi. So let me know if you're catching the recording. Let me know if you're live, and we would love to have you. All right. Have an awesome weekend. Take care. Oh, I got another shout out. Hey, Julie. Oh, Julie's an alum. Thanks, Julie. Thanks so much for sharing. Yeah. So listen, click the link. Check it out. There's no costing. Checking the link. Click the link. Learn more about what we're offering. Fabulous community, and we'd love to see you there. All right. Stay well. Have a great weekend.